Swellendam is the third oldest town in South Africa, dating back to the mid-1700s. It's situated in the Overberg region of the Western Cape. The local economy centres around agriculture, tourism and related industries. Ratepayers in town cite the increasing cost of living, inflation and tariff increases as among the critical issues ahead of the May 29 poll.
I would like to see them forming coalitions and working together to building up a country or rebuilding the country. I don't believe that any one political party can rescue us or have all the answers. People are putting a lot of strain on the taxpayer and a lot of strain on the ratepayer. It's a case of if something goes wrong, the ratepayers will pay more, or the taxpayers will pay more, and I think that's putting a lot of stress on the middle class. The middle class is slowly but surely being eroded.
On the main road in town, the yard steward and Benjamin Tafari have stalls next to each other. Both have moved to Swellendam, seeking a better life. The informal traders share their specific reasons for casting their ballots.
The more jobs they can create in this area, it's the better, because most of the youth in this area, they are unemployed. They turn into drugs because of the unemployment or lack of recreational services here. There's nothing to keep the youth occupied in an area like Swellendam.
I'm living in the backyard of someone, and I can see how that person is struggling, depending on my little money that I made here with the medicine. So if we can get more job opportunities for our people as well, so there won't be a struggle anymore in the houses.
Violent protests erupted in the town last year. The municipality's indigent policy and electricity hikes at the root of the dissatisfaction. The Railton community say life here is hard.
If I'm now going to vote, I'm definitely will recognize a party which will definitely speak to my needs, which is creating a better life. And none of the parties at the moment is actually addressing that need of mine. In particular, looking into what is currently happening in the global sphere of politics. Geopolitics is taking a total different way, and therefore how our government respond and how we respond as citizens, in particular Railton, is what's happening globally. And there's very little that I'm looking forward in bringing about a new change in our life.
83-year-old Rachel Rousseau says the living conditions of residents are deteriorating, exacerbating the socio-economic hardships.
Die jong kinders met trucken, briggelante op die straten. Dis waar die kinders die tik en die dwelms kry.
The children, the matriculants, they are on the streets. This is where they get the tick and drugs, because they do not have work. Now they think they must do wrong things with their friends.
There's so many things I see and so many things I want in the community and nothing happens. For example, if you don't pay your electricity, your water, you cannot go to the shop and buy electricity. That is also a big problem. And I think when I have one member in my community, they must stand up for the people who don't have work, who don't have food or something like this. That is my main reason. That's why I don't want to vote.
As the sun sets on the 6th administration in democratic South Africa, residents of Railton have expressed their desire for an end to their hardships and a brighter future for their children. Vanessa Puna, SABC News, Swellendam.